If you think about all of the great inventions over the history of mankind, one that still marvels the most to me is our bulk electric power grid. If you think about the size, the scale of it, the reliability requirements, right? When you go home and you flick that light switch, you expect those lights to cut on. As an engineer, especially during this time, you have the opportunity to shape that, to put your mark on the legacy of the greatest invention in the world.
Become part of a team that is building America's electric energy future. At American Electric Power, AEP, our engineers are the backbone of the largest machine in the world, our power grid.
It's an industry that's going through very rapid change.
We don't do the same thing every day.
AEP always encourages innovation.
There's so many different groups and puzzle pieces involved in a single project and putting it all together.
People here at AEP want each other to succeed.
When you think about the grid and how many people it touches, there's so many aspects that I find interesting and problems we can continue to get better at solving.
We offer a spectrum of opportunities for recent grads and experienced engineers.
AEP has been a leader in the electric utility industry throughout its entire history. And as we start to transition into new types of generation and transmission technologies, AEP is there to help lead our industry.
We're completely transforming the way energy is going to be supplied in the future. If you're interested in renewable energy, if you're interested in the grid of the future and all the technologies that come along with it, this is a perfect time to work in the utility industry.
An engineer is a problem solver. So many things that we deal with on a day-to-day basis here at AEP that requires the mindset to solve those problems.
We're bringing in tools that allow us to do all of our engineering and design in 3D, and so we actually can go out, do 3D scans of existing facilities, bring them into our models, and create an entire virtual model of what we're going to build.
When you're willing to take a risk on new technology and see it not just to talk about it, but actually apply it, I think that's just all the examples throughout the years of how AEP has enabled innovation.
One initiative in particular that I'm obviously very proud of is our BOLD transmission line design development. BOLD stands for Breakthrough Overhead Line Design, kind of mixing both electrical engineering discipline with civil structural engineering discipline.
AEP has the good culture for the teamwork, collaboration between people, and also, within the teamwork, we also encourage engineers to think outside the box.
Engineers, we're trained to be problem solvers. That puts us in the perfect position to come in every day and do what we do best.
If we make a single mistake and miss something, it becomes a power outage most likely. The level of responsibility given to us is something that I highly pride myself upon.
Anytime we run a transmission line, you're probably going to need an environmental permit. Your main job is to keep us in compliance with all regulatory factors. And also, you touch every part of the company.
We ultimately value safety above all else. When you come to work, ideally you're going to be looking out for your safety as well as the safety of others, and you'll go home in as good or better condition than you came to work.
Another great thing about AEP culture is its commitment to diversity and inclusion.
It's very encouraging to see that there is a rise in females in the engineering field as a whole, and that AEP supports female engineers and females in technical roles.
The culture is such an environment that allows you to grow as an individual.
If you feel like you've been in an area for a while, there are always opportunities throughout the company.
You can take a career in human resources, you can take a career in IT, accounting. Really, sky's the limit if you're an engineer here.
You could also go back and get like a master's degree or something else too if you chose to.
Professional development opportunities and tuition reimbursement are just a few of the many benefits of working for AEP. There are even monetary awards for work on exceptional innovations. AEP also supports and encourages our employees to get involved in their communities to help others. Because of the competitive pay, generous benefits, and our culture, many employees choose to work for us long-term and rise to the challenges.
Our employees are challenged every day. There's really never time to be bored.
If you have a great idea, bring it. We need to find better ways of providing service to our customers.
If you like the thought of that, of being challenged and having problems that you got to solve and figure out and overcome, aka if you want to actually be an engineer, come here and come work at AEP.
If you want to come to a company that is going to help you excel and give you the opportunity to take your career wherever you want, AEP is the place to do it.